client asked me about writing a PowerShell script which will rename multiple files, and they have a particular folder which will have a certain number of files. They want to rename it for according to their company standard. So that's the reason they wanted it. And I wrote that, and then I realized there are certain other examples that I should share with you, so that you will get to know that what are the things that we can do for renaming multiple files. So I'll show you one thing is the renaming multiple files. Then I'll show you how we can add prefix to it, and then how we can rename multiple files based on date. And then also I'll show you how we can rename multiple files sequentially. Sequentially meaning, let's say 001, 002 like this. So that's how you can do it. So I'll show you all the examples. I have all the PowerShell scripts over here, and we'll run it, and then I'll show you how we can and then also I'll put a link in the video description where you can get all the script that I have used. And also, if you don't know me, then I'm Bijay and I'm a Microsoft MVP. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel so that anytime I'll make videos on Power Platform, SPFX, PowerShell, all these SharePoint, all these videos, whenever I'll make it, you will get a notification on that. Now coming back to our example, so for all the examples I'll use Visual Studio Code, but you can use any editor. For example, Windows PowerShell IIC also you can use it. But for this particular demo, I have used Visual Studio Code. So I'll just close it, and you can see here my terminal is here. If you want to see the terminal, you can go to View and then Terminal. So this is basically where you can come. I'll just clear it. And now what I'll do here is, let me first show you the folder. So if you'll see here, I have a folder where certain text files are there, but some files you can see NYC_report is there. Now what if I want to add something like finance_NYC report like this? So basically it will search for the pattern, and there are two commands that we'll use here. One is get child item, which will get all the items from a specified location, and the second one is the rename item, which will rename a files or directories. So that we can use on this. So what I'll do here is, you can see here get child item, I provided the file path, but I filtering the records, which is let me just change it. This will be a text file, txt file, and it will change to log file. So what it will do is, it will take these files which are in this particular format, NYC_report_. Then you can say I have put a star. This means after underscore anything can be there, first file, second file, anything. And then it will rename to finance_, and then the file name, and then the extension will be .log. So now let me run it. So you can see here I saved it, I run it. Now I'll go to the first folder, and then you can see here now it changed finance_NYC_report1. So you can see here all the files has been changed now. Next what I'll do here is, I'll go to the next example. In this case what we'll do here is, we will add a prefix to it. So we will do in this case is, wherever report_ is there, we will add a prefix to it. So let's say sales prefix or something like that we will add it. So in this case I have just changed the PowerShell script little bit on this. So let me just show you the second folder. You can see here report_ first file, report_ like this are there. And there are also certain files which are not following that naming convention. Now you see here I put second folder. Again I am filtering the records which is report_ and anything, then .txt file, and then we are appending the new name will be sales_report like this. And this is in fact the requirement which client had. And then rename the item with the new name, and then if any exception are there, we are putting this in a try catch block. So I'll just clear it. I will run it again. Now you can see here. So I'll go to the second folder. In this case now you can see here it becomes sales_report, sales_report like this. So the next example I will show you here is, we will see how we can append a date to it. So if you'll see here, you can rename multiple files based on that. Let me just explain this one. You can see here, I'll just copy it here, and I'm taking this folder. Again, this folder has some files, and I'm taking the date of the file. Let's say the created date time, and then we are converting it to in this format, and then we are renaming it. So this is pretty simple. The last example I'll show you is the sequential renaming files, where you want to have a sequence. Now in this case, if you'll see here, so I will take and in this case, if you'll see here, so we are taking all the we are getting all the files from that full based on the last write time date, and then the file name I am taking here is report, and then a counter. If you see here, I am initializing the counter with 1, and then counter.toString, so we are adding 000 like this. So then we are increasing the counter, and here we are renaming it. Now let me just run it and show you how it exactly working. Now you see here, I've executed it. So I'll open the third folder. Now you see here, so report 001, 002, like this it is coming. So this is how you can rename multiple files, and I have shown multiple examples on that. So if you want similar kind of videos, then subscribe to the channel, so that anytime I'll make free videos on that, you will get notification on this. Thank you and have a nice day.